Hey everyone, Tony Winston here, Jazz Piano College. Christmas time is here. I've got the music, 3 pages out of the Charlie Brown book, and it's a nice arrangement. It's pretty much like the original. And if you click on the link down in the description, it'll just pop right up on your screen. You can print it out or just look at it. It doesn't take you to a website or anything like that. There's not a lot I'm going to do with this song today. But I'm just going to point out some of the changes and a way to maybe simplify this arrangement a little bit, because there's lots of tenths in the left hand. But, tenths are just, thirds stretched out, right? They're just thirds. So you can play the thirds and it sounds just as good. Yeah, might even sound better. And of course, if you want to put the bass note down here, you can play thicker chords up here. There's over on the third page, it kind of does something like that. Right? And if you want to look for a few little modern things, you could do something like some chordal voicings here. And then I came down to F. I was coming for this one, so I just took it up a little bit, like that, see? I was looking for this chord, but, it's a McCoy-Tyner thing to just scoot everything up a half step and then bring it down in there. And then, that nice minor ninth there. And another kind of a fourth voicing there. And some of these nice little bell tones are good. Now, the other chords here, B minor 7, and then with the flat 5, and then B minor 7, kind of changing to a minor 7 flat 5. It's not written there, but that's the melody note would be that. But it's kind of nice how these chords shift. That's B minor 7 flat 5, and then that's B flat minor, and then the 5 gets flatted. A minor, you hold that note, and then you have it's not really a chord, but it sounds good. It's not a chord with a name anyway. And then that's A flat minor 7th, then right into G minor. And here's a change I didn't quite know. I always thought it's like a B flat over C, which is like C 11th, C suspended. But with the flat 9 there, makes it kind of nice. Okay, it does that twice. Then we go into the bridge. Beautiful bridge. Now this is a hard chord to reach. But there are simpler ways to do it. You could go. There's your G flat 7th. And that chord symbol says G flat 13. What is the 13? Well, it's the same as the 6th, and you can put it anywhere. So there's the 6th. So you could do it like that. And then the sharp 11 is just the melody note, so you don't have to worry about that. So that's just as good as this monster chord here. And these are so nice. I remember hearing that, but I haven't listened to it in a long time. And, next time I play this song on the gig, I'll put that in. A little variation on it there. Okay, and here's some typical kind of 3-6-2-5s with little tritone approaches. Put an A flat in there to kind of do another tritone approach, but D is fine. And it could just be G7 to C7, but the D flat 7 is better. And that's kind of an odd chord there. There's D flat 9, melody notes there, but then again it resolves nicely. And then one more time through the A section. this is a legal chord. E flat 7th, sharp 9, 13, flat 9, another sharp 9, and the sharp 11. So we call that an altered tension, and it's pretty horrible sounding, but I just point it out because, it's a legal chord. I don't know why I pointed it out, because it sounds pretty terrible in this song, but... And there, right before the coda, it's written as a B flat over C. Now this little part right here. In the roaring traffic's boom, in the silence of my lonely room, I think of you, night and day. See, it's like night and day.